Hello Discovery Gardens friends and family. I'm so excited to be here with you guys on this Wednesday. If you watched today's live session with your teachers this morning, then you know that they went over the 9 ingredients to make a pancake in celebration of this week's number of the week, which is the number 9. And because they talked about 9 ingredients to make a pancake, and it's Eric Carle week for our theme with books this week, I decided why not make some pancakes in celebration of Eric Carle's Pancakes book. So today we are gonna make a bunch of different pancakes. We are gonna make chocolate chip pancakes. We are gonna make blueberry pancakes. We're gonna make pancakes with sprinkles, pancakes that are different colors. We're gonna have just a bunch of fun with pancakes, and let's get started. All right, so as usual, before we actually get started making our food, I just want to remind everybody to let's please wash our hands and stop the fight of germs and just make sure that everything is clean. Let's sing the song. Make sure we're getting all the tops and bottoms, all in between, all around your hands, and make sure that they are very, very clean. And let's make this an enjoyable experience for the kids so that way it becomes ingrained in their brain that washing their hands is not a chore, and it is something that should always be done without any issues. All of the ingredients and measurements for this recipe are going to be listed as so and pictured right here. Okay, so now that we have completely washed our hands and we are all set to go, what we are gonna do is start with taking all of our dry ingredients, which if you saw on that ingredients page that just showed before this video clip started, we're gonna do all of the dry ingredients, and then after we get our dry ingredients started, we're gonna go ahead and add in the wet ingredients. So the dry ingredients are gonna be things like our flour, our baking powder, our salt, etc. So yeah, we want to make sure we have all of our measuring cups like so, and I have the teaspoons and whatnot, and we are just gonna throw them all in this bowl real quick and stir that up, and then we are going to move on with the wet ingredients. All right, so as you can see, I'm just making sure that everything is measured to the same measurements that were on that recipe list in the beginning of the video. And I'm going ahead and just taking all the dry ingredients right now. And after that, I'm going to do the wet ingredients. And while you're mixing, you want to make sure that everything is completely blended together before you start to add new ingredients to the recipe. And just go ahead and make sure that the kids understand that the measuring cups need to be filled to the very top, and also that they can read the different fractions on your measuring cups and know what 1/4 equals, and they can start to recognize that half a cup is going to have that 1 over the 2, and 1/4 is 1 over the 4, 1/3 is 1 over the 3, and etc. And just be sure to explain that to them, and maybe even work on some math skills like why do 3/2 cups equal 1.5 cup, and just go ahead and develop all those skills with the kids and make sure to continue to make this project as fun as possible. Here I am just going ahead and taking those 3 tablespoons of butter and plopping them in the microwave for about 15 seconds. And that is to be able to make the butter melted, because the recipe called for melted butter, not solid butter. And mine was about room temperature, so that's why it didn't take that long for that to melt down completely. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in with everything else. Alright, so you're going to know that your batter is done when it has very mild clumps, if any at all, of the flour or dry ingredients like so. You want to make sure it's as smooth as possible when you're done whisking it. And then afterwards, like you can see in the video, I'm just going to go ahead and have fun adding colors to it. This project is all about fun and creativity, so make sure the kids know that they can do whatever they want with their pancakes, add whatever kinds of ingredients or toppings, add any kinds of colors. They can make purple, they can make blue, they can go ahead and stick to their primary colors like we learned with the paintbrush snack, or they can learn and go ahead and not stick with only primary colors, and they can go ahead and mix colors and create their own. It's okay if they start to turn a little bit grayish, a little bit brownish. Just let them have a lot of fun and full creativity, and let them know that there is nothing wrong with anything that they do. One is not going to be better than the other because they are all allowed to be unique within their own creativity. So yeah, just go ahead and have fun with this project and make as many different pancakes as their little hearts desire. Alright, so once that pancake batter is ready, make sure you spray some cooking spray or some sort of cooking oil or butter onto that pan once it's hot, and we're just going to go ahead and put our batter in the middle until it is ready to be flipped. You're going to know that your pancakes are ready to be flipped when the circumference, which means the outer perimeter of your circular or non-circular shaped pancake, starts to bubble up, or when the pancake starts to become raised and more fluffy, and just when there is going to be a lot of obviousness that it has started to be cooked, then you go ahead and use your spatula to just flip it. It's okay if it wasn't all the way cooked or as cooked as you wanted it to be on that first side, because you can always continue to flip the pancakes back and forth until they look like they're all the way done. I'm going to go ahead and just show you a little bit of the process of me throwing these different pancakes into this pan, and the final product will be at the very end of the video, so just enjoy watching. Alright, so in Barry Eric Carl style, I hope I went ahead and did him justice with these inspired pancakes, but these are what my final product looked like. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun doing this project and continue to make more homemade pancakes or even box pancakes with your children, and bring them into the kitchen while you're cooking, so that way they can learn a lot of these very basic life cooking skills that they're gonna need. And I hope all of you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and make sure to leave in the comments on Facebook if you guys made pancakes with your children and if you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on Friday for our next video.